Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today's video, I guess it's Blondphobic part 2, kind of, but are blonde people oppressed? The same girl as the past 4 videos, it's the same girl, so nothing changed with that. I just, she has a lot out there, I guess you could say it like that. So she goes on to explain why blonde people are oppressed. Yeah, so I'll let you take a look at that, and then I think we'll have a little talk about it after.
Are blonde people oppressed? Technically, we are. In ancient Greece,
Hold on. Ancient Greece, really? We're a little bit farther past that time. So, nothing, that doesn't have to do anything about how you're oppressed now, but continue.
blonde people were looked at as prostitutes. They were commonly thought to be highly seductive, and often they were treated as inferiors. Blonde people have a long history of being sexualized and exploited in jokes.
So then she goes on about some more shit in ancient Greece, which we're going to throw that out right away. Anything that happened in ancient Greece has nothing to do with how you're oppressed now, but you're not oppressed now. So, then she goes into jokes, saying how they're like blondes are used for jokes or some stupid shit like that. If that is your argument that we're used for jokes and that means we're oppressed, your argument's done. You have no argument. You're fighting a battle with nothing. You're just fighting for nothing. You're not oppressed because of jokes, but let's let her continue.
I am part of a very small group of people who are natural blondes.
Nobody cares if you're a natural blonde. Like, really, unless you tell me that you dyed your hair, you're natural blonde. Odds are I can't really tell. I'm not fucking looking to see if your hair is dyed, so, I mean, no one really cares that you're a natural blonde. Unless, like, you tell me that you're an actual natural blonde. I probably can't tell, so what does that even have to do? Because people like dyeing their hair blonde. Like, is that what you're trying to get at? It's pointless, but yeah. You really can't tell the difference between someone who dyes their hair blonde and natural blonde, so I don't really get what her argument is about being naturally blonde. Does it really matter? Like, if you're saying, like, you're over-sexualized, so then if natural blondes are over-sexualized, shouldn't people who dye their hair blonde be over-sexualized too, or made, like, made fun of, and they are the joke being blonde even if they dye their hair, because most people can't really tell, so it's like, oh, she's blonde whether she dyed her or not. Like, wouldn't she still be over-sexualized or whatever the hell you say? Like, no one can actually tell the difference between naturally blonde and dyed, so what does that have to do with anything? That you're naturally blonde.
We are few and far between. It offends me that so many people are dyeing their hair blonde in hopes to emulate our appearance.
What do you care? You were just talking about how dog shit it is being blonde, how you're like hypersexualized, how you guys are jokes because. So what do you care if someone like how they're dyeing their hair to look blonde but they're not? You were just talking about how dog shit it was to be blonde. Like, I don't understand. So if people are choosing to become blonde, don't you think that like people like it? And that you're not over sexualized and you're not oppressed if people are choosing to be blonde. And how are people choosing to be blonde? So then people are choosing to be oppressed then, right? That's what you're trying to say. People are choosing to be oppressed because blondes are oppressed and people are dyeing their hair blonde to be oppressed then? Is that what you're trying to say? And what does it matter? Why do you care so much if people are dyeing their hair? Let people do what they want to do. You can't even tell the difference half the time. Alright? Like, it doesn't matter if you dye your hair or if you're natural. Alright? Just, who cares? Why do you take so much personal offense to people dyeing their hair your hair color?
When in fact, we had to go through numerous hardships to get to where we are today.
Yeah, you're not oppressed. You don't have hardships in your life. People are choosing to be blonde, so I don't think you're oppressed if people are choosing to be blonde. But, what do I know? What do I know? So, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I did enough of explaining how stupid this whole thing is, and yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.